Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm hoping and waiting for the time when people get sick of this mentality and the way the leadership of Ukraine treats other countries and how they demand to be served by other countries that have nothing to do with what's going on in Ukraine. It's a kind of shaming tactic that works because the big boss, United States, will smack you if you don't follow what these guys are asking you or demanding you to follow. In this case, Bulgaria is the next in line. And I can't remember who said that, but a friend comes and asks you. It's not demanding. So a friend doesn't come and demand you do something for him or her. Asks you. That's a difference between a friend and a master or a superior or a however you want to call it. Now we have here an article coming from Ukrainska Pravda where I'm going to show you how Zelensky and Ukraine, or Ukraine if you want, the leadership of Ukraine, simply hands Bulgaria a list of weapons it needs to supply Ukraine. Bulgaria just voted a week ago or something on a decision, the parliament, I don't know who the hell did it, that they will supply weapons to Ukraine. And Ukraine already made a list and sent it. All right, this remember, this comes from Ukrainska Pravda. That's a Ukrainian media outlet. It's not the Russian, so the words are theirs, not, but see how all this article is put together. Let's put it like that, nicely. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from November 6th, 2022. This is the title. Ukraine hands Bulgaria a list of armaments it needs for the war with Ukraine. Why do we give a fuck? What you need? I need $3 billion. I'm going to send you the list exactly what I need in that $1 billion list. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine has provided Bulgaria with a list of 30 types of armament Kiev needs to fight the Russian occupiers. It's like Bulgaria is guilty of anything. Source: Vitaly Moskalenko, the Ukrainian ambassador in Bulgaria, European Pravda citing Interfax Ukraine. And I'm quoting, "From the very beginning, we have been requesting," see how nice, "different types of armament from Bulgaria." Why? Why not Bulgaria requests from you some armament? Because you're at war? Why are you at war? Why did you get in trouble? Who pushed you there? Russia? Okay. Over 30 items were included in the list provided by the Ministry of Defense, specifically the air defense systems that are very much needed now, Moskalenko stated. He remarked that S-300 systems, as well as other anti-aircraft systems, are on the list. We also need 152 millimeters howitzers, self-propelled artillery systems, projectiles and mortars, he added. Moskalenko reported that the list, and I'm quoting, is quite long and diverse. If it's diverse, that's all we need to hear. Diversity is our strength, remember? And many points can likely be covered, as Bulgaria seems to have everything listed. Earlier, and I'm quoting, we requested Su-25 and MiG-29 helicopters and planes. We are badly in need of all the armaments which remain in Bulgaria since Soviet times. Ukraine really needs them, Moskalenko concluded. Background. On November 3rd, the National Assembly of Bulgaria supported the resolution on providing Ukraine with military and technical aid. Despite the fact that Bulgaria and Hungary do not supply Ukraine with armaments directly, military factories in Bulgaria are receiving huge revenues from selling the armaments, which the Ukrainian army uses in the war against Russia. Who's paying for that? Alright, now let's unpack this bullshit, okay? First things first, Bulgaria will provide them with everything they want. We will pay United States, Biden from his sock, will get some money and give it to Bulgaria. Bulgaria will comply, and Bulgaria will give everything they are asked because they will be supplied later with the military industrial complex new products from the United States of America paid by international bankers, and the Bulgarians will have to pay the loans. So Bulgaria will get new arms, so we'll sell the old ones, we'll get the new arms, they will get money from banks, and the Bulgarians will pay more for the arms they sent to Ukraine, which actually is just a switch of armament. I'm giving you that armament, I'm getting new one, and I'm paying without needing to pay. So this is what's going to be. It's like they are renewing their armament, but they don't need it. That's the first one, and the Bulgarians will pay for something unneeded. So who benefits? Que bono, military industrial complex of the United States of America. You don't think that the French are going to provide the Bulgarians with armament, or the Russians? No. It's going to be the Americans first. Secondly, the banks, because Bulgaria is economically not the richest country in the world to afford. Doesn't have I think has a deficit, but anyway, it doesn't have money for this. Let's put it this way: it's going to loan the borrow the money from a banker. So it's going to be industrial complex, military. It's going to be the bankers. It's going to be America. Obviously, it's going to be Ukraine and the leaders of Bulgaria. That's all. And who's going to be the ones that are going to be really deep in their asses? The Bulgarian people. Good job. All right, that's the first one. Second one, did you hear the weasel thing? They want Sukhoi. And they want Sukhoi in MiG-29, right? That's exactly what I was talking about a few days ago, a few weeks ago, yesterday, today. The Ukraine will get everything they ask for. They will get tanks, they're about to get it, and they will get airplanes, fighter jets. How? Little by little. They will have a shitty country, I have to use that word, that is really something over there that Russia doesn't have to retaliate against, and they will give their old stock. And after the old stock is going to come the new stock delivered. Hey, they already gave them airplanes, so what's your problem, Russia? So that happened with Slovenia. Slovenia was with the tanks, gave 28 tanks to Ukraine. That was the breaking of the ice, the foot in the door. Remember? No tanks. Yeah, there are tanks right now, 28. And now, yesterday, United States allocated, I don't know how many, $280 million again. They will send 96 tanks, I think it was, or something, or 86 tanks, 80 some tanks, I think 80 tanks from Czech Republic, T-72s. They will refurbish them and send them where? To Ukraine. So the tanks are already there. The next one's going to be Abrams, but the Ukrainians, the kosher team in Ukraine, will want the Leopard too. So next, Germany's are going to be checked for balls. They will not fall balls. They're going to use this to stick it somewhere else and say, now you just send us the motherfucking Leopard. And say, okay, I will send it to you right now. So they're going to get the Leopard from Leopard 2 tanks from Germany. And now they're going to go to airplanes. I said we'll use the same pattern. And this is it. I wondered what country will be the weasel country. Which one is going to be? You got Slovenia, you got Czech Republic. I thought it was maybe Poland. I said Poland is kind of too big, and the Russians are very angry with Poland. So I don't think they will do that. So I was thinking maybe Slovakia or some weasel country like something over there. Bulgaria, there you have it. And Bulgaria will provide, I guarantee you, with airplanes. And once that happens, then it's open game right there. It's, that's good, fair game. We're gonna do it. Everybody, and if the Russians get angry, they will say, wait a second, look, they already given. So what's your problem? Why are you upset that I'm gonna send them F-16s? What's the difference? Still an airplane. So yes, thank you very much. My little mountain slope model worked again. As I said, these guys did it so many times. It's not hard to figure it out. They start with little like helmets, condoms, blankets, ammunition, howitzers, HIMARS, tanks, airplanes, and then troops. Boom. And then troops, they will find a way to be. There are already troops over there supposedly inspecting and training. They're not fighting, they're just over there just to inspect if the arms go in the hands of the bad dudes. Now, after 8 months of war. Okay, so congratulations. Make sure that Bulgaria will cough up all that list that these guys demand somehow to be delivered to them, and will, in exchange, they will pay for new armament that they don't need, but they need it because they had to provide it to the kosher team in Ukraine. All right, good job. But the problem is we fucking see through you, mofos. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.